Hi, welcome to the channel. It's Gene, and we ask one question on this channel. Do they write them and sing them like they used to? A lot of people, young and old, think the old music is better than the new music, but I'm not so sure. And today we're going to do part 2 of King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard, their song Altered Beast. And I cut and pasted the lyrics because it's I think it's a 7-part song, 7 or 8 parts, and every lyric is on a different tab, so I put it on this Word program, and I hope this works. For those of you interested, we're just going to do an analysis. So in red here I have the synopsis of each start of each piece. So we start here with, we'll go up to the top here, and we're going to play the song as we go along. So the first piece is called A New World, from The Tale of the Altered Beast. And I've got a lot of background noise here, sorry about that, but just, it's nice, we got a nice cool breeze out here. I'm going to light up this poro, as we call it here in Mexico. And A New World. In this beginning track of the album's first chapter, The Tale of the Altered Beast, a human finds himself in an unfamiliar place where he encounters the altered beast for the first time. So let's go ahead and hit this up, and we'll try to follow along to the lyrics as we go.
As soon as the dust settles, you can see a new world in place of where the old one had been. Your skin is crawling with dry, crusted mud, and your naked feet are wet in a pool of blood. And the whistle of the wind in your ears is so loud that your memories have blown up in a mushroom cloud. And as your eyes accommodate, there appears by the meadow a group like a bear with a long dark shadow, and you violently shake over what you have seen as you remember the tale of the altered beast.
Okay, so nice little setup here. So it just sets the tone for everything. So part 2 here, Altered Beast 1. On Altered Beast 1, the band begins to play a fast-paced, bombastic jam that carries into the next few songs, as Mackenzie and the narrator describe the human's initial encounter with the Altered Beast. An unworldly and large creature who lurks in the forest. It is also revealed the Altered Beast is a hybrid of human and beast. By the way, that narration, I didn't expect that to be a woman's voice, so that was nice. So let's go ahead and keep going.
I think I see an altered beast by the tree.
So the hybrid.
Without pain, but know with conviction it's here you'll remain.
I'm glad we're playing the studio version.
Critter moves forth. You feel his rhythm as he tramples the earth, and you stare at his figure, stupefied in dread, as his gaze locks to yours and bores into your head. And the pulse is so loud on the inside of your brain, and you find that your feet are stuck into the terrain. Closer he comes, making dust out of stone. Forsaken you are, and what's more, all alone.
So I just wanted to point out here, sorry to stop it in the middle of the second piece already, but look at the rhymes here. Fourth earth, which is a slant rhyme, right? Dread head, brain, terrain, stone, and alone. So I like bands that rhyme. I just like that. So let's keep going.
Revulsion and war and taboo.
So this third part, just real quick, we'll read about the human realizes that part of them wishes to be altered, despite the taboo of becoming an altered beast in the human society. All right.
A part of you wants to be altered too.
Ooh, very dramatic. That's a command. So then on this next part, Altered Beast 2, the narration switches to the perspective of the Altered Beast, who speaks as a predator with murderous intentions. The altered beast challenges the human to either be mangled by its hand or join him in being altered. Let's see, I got a choice between being mangled or being altered. I think I'll take altered. What do you guys think?
Now, dear listener, we cross to the foe with the weapons and heavy cargo. I am the saber, the catapult and bat, the top of the food chain in my habitat.
And still rhyming.
I am the demon bearing misery and fear, and I spy you convulsing from way over here. I could pull you apart, or I could cut you to pieces. I could make you weep crimson tears from the lesions. But the thing that I lust for, and the thing that I'll get, is to take over your body and to be in your head.
I see you. I want to rain your head. Rusty bread. I won't quit. If you quit, see to it that you I see you. I want to seize your brain. I'd like to put it in my head.
Pretty macabre, huh?
To me, you are game, just a sweet bit of meat. Come closer and drink malevolence from my teeth.
So the altered beast is female. Meat and teeth. They got the effect on the voice. Yeah. Rock and roll. Here we go.
Like you do. I am the golden wolf and you are caribou. My left hand is a knife and my right is a fork. I will pull you apart like a butcher pulls pork.
Whoa.
I see you. I want to make a waste of your own.
That drumming.
I see you. I want to.
Little shift in the key.
I see you are nervous. I see you are fumbling. Come hither, my friend. My stomach is rumbling.
Now, is she British or is she Australian? Because she sounds British to me. The music goes with the lyrics perfectly, doesn't it? Okay, little symbol work here now. So on Alter Me 2, and I joked on the other video that being altered once isn't enough, so Alter Me 2, Alter Me 3. But the human gives in to the temptation of being altered. The chorus from Alter Me 1 is repeated again in this song as the human implicity agrees to merge with the altered beast. I like that last piece, by the way, all the imagery of the butcher and the fork and the knife, and really nice and macabre. I like it. I mean, it just, you know, I just love that. All right, let's keep going. Your dumb human
Your
head.
dumb human head is full of naivety. Your impending fate is to be one with me.
Those screams. Those guitars are like screams, like human screams. You know, oh, that drum right there. I wanted to talk about that in the other video. That drum reminds me of the song Radar Love by Golden Earring, if anyone's heard that. It's just the same groove pattern. Anyway, we're talking about the lyrics, but just a note on that music there.
Now we cross to our friend on the monster's plate. In time he will turn and reincarnate.
I know I see an altered beast.
Okay, I must be missing some lyrics here. That's the first mistake in my cut and paste. Sorry about that. Oh, okay. We're on to the next piece now. Okay, we're on to Altered Beast 3. So in this one, the narrator is bitten by and begins transforming into an altered beast as the beast DNA trickles into the narrator's bloodstream. Hair appears on the narrator's body and his teeth are replaced with 9 pearl fangs. It's nice and specific, isn't it?
I see you, and I will take you to my open world.
So it looks like I cut and pasted some superfluous lyrics in there. Rhyming teeth and bequeath. Yeah.
Nine pearl fangs, a true sign that you're deformed. Once a man, now a monstrosity reborn.
So Alter Me 3 continues to describe the protagonist's transformation into an altered beast. So we'll just keep going here.
No more consternation, no longer insalubrious. The beast DNA is dug into your nucleus.
Insalubrious. Big word. $20 word there, folks. We have this exclamation point right here. Alter me. So it's a command. So he's more than willing. He's saying, do it, do it. Bass and drum. Yeah, alter me.
You don't feel a thing in your sinuous head.
Okay, we don't feel a thing in your sinuous head. On Altered Beast 4, the human is merged with the altered beast, becoming a newly altered beast. The human describes how he has lost all apathy and human feeling inside and only craves flesh. So now we're into the flesh-eating part of the story. All right.
No love, no pain, and no fear of dread. Your apathetic dispassion has made you distort, and your savoir-faire is to kill for sport. You'd wound a small creature and
Savoir-faire.
watch it wiggle, and lust to feel so bad that you'd force a giggle. So crooked and curled is your point of view. There is no other creature more malicious than you.
I'm completely satisfied. My afterlife I will not miss.
New melody.
And own this beast until I die. And I will not give up on this.
Never. Another exclamation point. So much drama in the music.
True, I went to hell and back. But it was so I could be this. And own this beast until the end. And I will not give up on this.
Never. Look at the vocabulary in here. Heinous, savoir-faire, savoir-faire.
I don't feel heinous, I don't feel no pain, I don't feel nothing, I don't feel anything, I don't feel heinous, I don't feel no pain, I don't feel nothing, I don't feel anything.
No empathy.
I don't feel heinous, I don't feel no pain, I don't feel nothing, I don't feel anything.
You're ruthless and savage and sadistic and vindictive, and you find human flesh is incredibly addictive. But the longer you live and the longer you kill, there's a void that gets harder and harder to fill. The void that you feel within would suggest that a canyon has opened up inside of your chest. And whatever you do, there's no turning back. You've reached the end of the cul-de-sac.
So I want to talk about this line right here, starting with the narrator's thing, you're ruthless. So talking about it's going to be harder to fill. The more flesh you eat, the more you want to eat. You know what that reminds me is Little Shop of Horrors, right? Where the Venus flytrap, Seymour, eventually eats his owner. And by eating his owner, he sealed his doom because the owner was feeding him. But he becomes so insatiable that he eats his owner. And so there's that echo of Little Shop of Horrors. But there's also the metaphor here about, you know, the hole in the soul and people who feel empty. So, yeah, sure, this is a very specific line, but it's also a metaphor for the way a lot of people feel. So let's keep going.
And all of the soul around me, I got myself to see it bleed, and now I don't feel anything. Never! Insincere and trivial, the world is void of all meaning. And God is all that's visceral. And now I don't feel anything. Never!
And he's going to repeat these lines he sang earlier. No empathy for humans at all.
I don't feel anus, I don't feel no pain, I don't feel nothing, I don't feel anything, I don't feel anus, I don't feel no pain, I don't feel nothing, I don't feel anything, oh just be within me, I don't feel anus, I don't feel no pain, I don't feel nothing, I don't feel anything, I don't feel anus, I don't feel no pain, I don't feel nothing, I don't feel anything, oh just be within me, I don't feel anus, I don't feel no pain.
So in this part, he's creating rhythm with his voice. He's singing in a very rhythmic, almost syncopated meter.
The sole thing that will make your void obsolete is to find someone new, some sapid fresh meat.
More metaphor here. Find another person, right? I don't like you, so let me be with you over here. So this is the final piece on life, death, the newly altered beast, having had merged the original altered beast with the human, loses its sense of identity and can no longer properly function after consuming another consciousness. As a result, the altered beast dies, and it remains return. So there's some grammatical errors in here. It dies. Oh, and its remains. Okay, its remains, the dead body, the corpse, return to the earth to help develop new life in return for the destruction of life it has caused.
An altered beast inside me. Oh!
Okay. Those guitars.
I am an altered beast.
Cymbal work again. They give you just a bar or two of an idea, and then
Are you me? Or someone in between? You lost track inside the labyrinth. You lost your will and your sanity. You certainly lost your humanity. In life, you have taken much more than your worth. Now it's your turn to give back to the earth.
Ossify. There's another $20 word. May you return to the ground and ossify.
To the ground and ossify. It's time for you to die. Die.
Okay, we had a couple errors in the cut and paste, but I think we caught most of those lyrics. Wow. So what I like about these lyrics, and I'm really glad we listened to the studio version, because we got the female narrator that was not in the KEXP live version, and plus we got all the stanzas, all the verses. But what I like about this is a metaphor, clearly. So sure, there's the story of the altered beast, but there's that thing about wanting to be someone else or something else than who we are, right? And then trying to merge with that. And you can see that in all sorts of things. Everything from relationships to celebrity worship to any number of things. But yeah, I take this, so, on the surface, it's just an interesting piece of science fiction writing. But aside from this great vocabulary, I mean, all these words like ossify and all these great words in here, you've got this story that can be taken um, as a social comment for how we live our lives. So I'm pretty impressed with the lyrics here and the piece. So thank you guys for uh, suggesting King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard, which is a real tongue twister, but I think I've said it each time so far without tripping on the words. And great lyrics. Very impressed with this band, and lots of dynamics and tempo changes, and yeah, great story. So this is a song that I could see myself listening to again. So as we say here in Mexico, buen dia.